Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. As always, you can find me at stephaniegrams.com. Hi guys, it's Stephanie Grams from Stephanie Grams Designs. You can also find me at my LLC, which is Sewing with Steam LLC. I am an Ohio-based LLC. I'm still fairly new. And long story short, the original LLC was created to sew heirloom items from your clothing, like memory bears and like the t-shirt quilts that you see, pillows and things like that, out of your deceased loved one's clothing. Now, due to the COVID issue, I had to come up with an idea. Was I still comfortable with accepting the clothes from strangers and letting them come into my sewing studio and be touched and made into these items, or was I going to change the structure of my LLC? So I did take this matter, I prayed about it for quite a while, and I decided that I was no longer going to offer those sewing services, but I still wanted to find a way to help individuals through the healing process with my sewing. And I'm not going to go into my entire life story for you, but if you visit my website, stephaniegrams.com, I do share my story, my walk with the Lord, and how sewing has become part of the healing process from the unexpected death of my toddler, Hannah. So Hannah was almost 15 months old, and she ended up dying Thanksgiving time in 2001. So she would have been 19 years old this coming September. Anyways, if you're interested in more about that story, go ahead and see it on my website. But the reason for this video is why I have changed my offerings as a seamstress / LLC, sewing LLC. I did have some people message me through Facebook who did see the memory bears. I still have pictures of the memory bears I created. They're floating around online. I'm not going to take those down because I'm very proud of the work that I did and how I was able to help other people heal from the loss of their loved ones through my sewing. And I still wanted to do that. I still believe that the Lord gave me this gift of sewing. It has been in my life since I was 7 years old. I never knew that learning how to hand sew sulfic puffs or yo-yos, depending on where you're from, would change my life and be able to be a ministry in itself of helping other people heal from traumatic events. So today, we're coming at the end of May 2020, and I am still offering heirloom sewing, but I'm not offering the memory bears and t-shirt quilts that you may have seen me offer in the past. I will actually be offering a different type of heirloom sewing service. Now, I'm not going to give you all of those details right this very minute. I want you, yes, selfishly, I want you to go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. That way you can follow the progression of the LLC and the sewing services that I offer. I like a more one-to-one relationship with individuals, and I figure if this is something you're interested in, you're going to sign up for my newsletter and follow along where we can actually have a conversation. But the second reason for this video is to let you know that yes, I have been selling quite a bit of items on my Etsy shop over the last, I think 2, maybe 3 weeks. I'm not going out of business. I have been asked that, like, are you closing up? Are you out of business? No, I'm not. I have been asked if I wasn't going to craft anymore. Of course I'm going to craft. It's in my blood, right? So all I'm doing is selling off the items I do not need in my LLC, and they are just taking up the much needed space that I need in my sewing studio area. So if you are looking for mixed media art embellishments like old vintage buttons and antique skeleton keys and just all kinds of, I call them goodies, for your altered art, please just go visit my Etsy store. Make sure you like it because I'm adding products as fast as I can because I've got to get them out of my sewing studio space because of the LLC redesigning that I've done. If you have questions you really want to ask me, please try to ask me through the contact page on my website, because what's happening, people are trying to contact me through social media, and if we are not directly connected as friends, certain social media accounts, I'm not going to say names because I don't want this to get flagged, they're blocking those messages because we aren't actually connected as friends. So if you just have a question for me, please go to the website, stephaniegrams.com, and ask me through my contact page. All right, guys. I think that was it for today. Again, if you have questions, visit the main website. I'll try to link it below. Visit my Etsy shop. Share it with your junk journaling, mixed media artist friends. There's all kinds of goodies being listed constantly. It's like I said, I have broken jewelry, brand new, never used jewelry. I have different lots of those. I have vintage papers from like old books because I was creating, you know, when you take an old book page and you roll it halfway like a cone and you make designs. I'll try to find photos of things I've made with that. I had a pair of angel wings somewhere I'll show you. But anyways, share the Etsy listing. Contact me through my website. I do have the newsletter up if you're interested in learning more about the heirloom sewing or seamstress services that I offer. And yes, I do offer heirloom sewing services for your beloved pets. Okay, I was asked that. And so yes, I do. I don't discriminate between the humans or the furry babies. Okay, so I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Ask questions. See you later.